dry, flat side of the divide, so I'm sorry I missed part of the first of the meeting. But I don't represent any particular group or organization. Perhaps I speak for those of us, we Montanans, who couldn't be here today and who find what's happening in the Yellowstone, north of Yellowstone, quite repugnant. And perhaps I speak for those who cannot speak for themselves. So last year at the meeting, nobody threw me out or threw rotten tomatoes at me or booed me, so I wrote another song. These are my words, but the music is traditional, and I haven't developed any better of a singing voice than I did last year, so my apologies. So here's my song. G and Forte went a shooting, chauffeured by a donor, illegally shot a wolf in a trap and said it was an honor. G and Forte, keep it up, keep those bullets handy, send those bad wolves to their graves, ain't it all just dandy? Now DOL and Trav said, hey, what about our mission? Greg said, shoot those bison left and right, it's called disease mitigation. G and Forte, keep it up, keep those guns a-blazing, send those bison to their graves to keep those cows a-grazing. The treaty tribes may have a right to take bison for their needs, but 1,000 piles of guts and bones, it looks like white man's greed. Tribal shooters, keep it up, shoot indiscriminately, wound and maim and gun them down, wipe out their legacy. Now CGNF has a role to play in this here drama. Close Beatty Gulch to shooting they could to protect those babies and mamas. CGNF, keep it up, keep Blood Creek flowing red. The residents there don't matter none till someone winds up dead. In Native Wildlife Management, the public wanted their say. IBMP said you have 5 minutes, then best be on your way. G and Forte, keep it up, keep those bullets flying. That's how we do it in the big MT, to keep those varmints dying. The bison asked who speaks for us, but no one raised a hand. Sad-eyed, they turned and walked away, no more to roam this land. Wolves and bison, grizzlies too, oh yes, they all need killing. That's how we do it in the last best place, to keep those steaks a-grillin'. So I have had other verses that I didn't bring with me because I thought I was going to be limited to 2 minutes, which is the usual time frame. But since I have a little more time, I have a question, and perhaps Dr. Zemansky can answer it. It seems to me that having 1,000 piles of guts from so-called diseased animals in a very concentrated area like Beatty Gulch, where lots of other animals will roam through and possibly be exposed to brucellosis if indeed the bison are so deeply infected. Seems to me that would be a perfect way to keep transmitting brucellosis to lots of different species. Do you have any thoughts on that?
It's a great question. Our protocols say we're not answering questions at this point. I'll leave it up to Tom.
Perhaps it is just a rhetorical question, then. It just seems to me as a retired veterinarian that would be a real bad way to try and restrict brucellosis transmission. And because elk have been proven to transmit brucellosis to cattle and bison have not, why are elk not being managed the same way that bison are being managed?
Yeah.
Anybody care to answer that question?
It's rhetorical.
If nobody has an answer, I guess that tells me what's going on. So anyway, my comments are done. Thank you.